You're welcome to the Forex Trading and Lifestyle Entrepreneurship channel. Do take a minute to pause this video and read this disclaimer.
Hi there, it's Victor here from foreshortmarkets.com. In today's video, I will be teaching you support and resistance. Okay, support and resistance is one of the fundamental concepts in learning how to trade, technical analysis, and learning how to trade profitably. No day can go by when you analyze the market without checking for possible support and resistance. Okay, so you need to take your support and resistance seriously, because these are basically what professionals and experienced traders use to make money in the market. This is what helps you to spot out the best time or the best prices to buy or sell, and also the best time or prices to take your profit or your loss as well. Okay, so let's look at our definition. A resistance simply means the highest point reached before a push down. Okay, the highest point reached before a push down, while a support simply means the lowest point reached before a pull up. Okay, so you can see that this diagram has already been marked, showing you the support and resistance. Okay, the diagram has already been marked, showing you support and resistance. Okay, so this is for an uptrend. Okay, same thing applies for a downtrend. So for a downtrend, it's going to be something like this. Okay, and you have support, resistance. Okay, the basic definitions apply here. S, R, S, R. Okay, the basic definition applies to both uptrend and downtrend. Okay, so now support and resistance can also be found in sideways markets. So it's not just uptrend and downtrend. Okay, so remember we talked about the ceiling, which is at the top, and the floor, which is at the bottom. So most times you will see the market also behaving like this. When it's not trending upwards or when it's not trending downwards, it will trend sideways. Okay, and so you can see where you have a resistance. So resistance simply means the price went up, right, and then it came down. Of course, your definition of your resistance is what? Highest point reached before a push down. So you can see this is the highest point reached, and then it pushed down to form a resistance. Lowest point reached, and then it pushed up to form a support, and all of that. Okay, so to form your resistance, what you simply need to do is join the tops and join the bottoms. Okay, another way for you to get resistance, okay, is to join the tops and the bottoms. Is to join two or more resistances and join two or more supports. Okay, so this is your basic concept of support and resistance. Let's look at it on the whiteboard. So up, down, up, down, up. So now your support and resistance may not necessarily be on the same line. Okay, they may not be exactly on the same line. So what you need to do is a line of best fit. Line of best fit. Okay, at least touching at least two or more points, or going in between two or more points. That is how you draw your support or resistance in a sideways market. Okay, let me introduce you to another concept of support and resistance. It's not on my slide. So you have this. Okay, of course you have resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support. one thing that you should have noticed by now is that your resistance is equal to your higher high, is equal to your high, then this is low, this is high, so your support is equal to your higher low, your resistance here is equal to high, higher low, your resistance here is equal to your higher high, your support here is equal to your higher low, so higher high, higher low. Okay, here's a trick. When you draw a line to join two or more support or resistance, okay, you form what is called a trend line. Okay, now that trend line also acts as support. Okay, now you will always hear them say the best place to buy is support. Okay, and the best place to sell is resistance. So you now see why you need to always be looking for your trend, uptrend, downtrend, or sideways market. You also need to always be looking for support and resistance. Okay, these are the best places. Support is the best buying point or price, while resistance is the best selling price. Okay, so your duty as a trader is to always look for your trend and then look for support and resistance. So let's do sideways market. Okay, now remember, this is already your resistance, support, resistance, support, support. This is resistance. Okay, this is support. Okay, so if you draw a line to join two or more support, draw a line to form two or more resistance, it gives you a trend line, and your what do you call it now, it gives you a trend line, and of course this is, there's no lower high, lower high, lower low, or higher high, higher low. Okay, so the best place to sell is your resistance, the best place to buy is your support. Okay, now this is your basic concept of support and resistance, and why your support and resistance is very, very important. Probably in another video I would show another example of how to draw trend lines effectively. Okay, how to draw trend lines effectively. So if you look at this chart, you can see support here, support here, support here. So I could have joined, you'd have joined this one, draw a line across here. Okay, let's see if we can do that now. Oh, my battery is okay. Let's see, can I use this to draw a line? Okay, so just draw that line here. So now assume that we did our analysis and there's nothing from this point to the right. Okay, but because we did our analysis properly, we have support here, we have support here. We'll join the two lines, then extend it further. So once we have figured out that this is an uptrend, you don't need to rush in and buy here. Okay, you now wait for the price to come back down to the trend line, which is also your support. Okay, so the trend line will help you pick a support or predict a support before the support happens. Okay, so when the price comes to that trend line there, bam, you will buy on when you see some confirmations. maybe candlesticks, which we will see. I will teach you candlesticks in another video. And as you can see, it hit the support here and bam. So you can see that this trend line acted and confirmed, you know, that this place was supposed to be a support. Okay, and that is a basic example of how you know when to buy, okay, and when to sell. Okay, we'll do another example as well, putting all the concept of technical analysis together and helping you place a trade, place your stop loss, and place your take profit. All right, so I hope you've learned something new in the video. Support and resistance is key. In fact, it's one of the most important concepts you need to learn, okay, to be a profitable trader. All right, so if you've learned something new, give us a thumbs up. If this is your first time watching any of our videos, make sure you click the subscribe button and then click the bell to the right of the subscribe button. Click all notifications so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. This is the channel to be for mentoring in forex market. You know, we cut out all the BS, cut out all the lies, cut out all the scams, you know, and of course you'll be glad you followed this channel. So I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.